button.
I didn't realize there was two when we did Zelda the other night, Dan. I had two audio things going, so my vocals on my end were doubled every time. Doubled
really?
the whole time. Yeah. Because I went to look for the VOD to show one of my coworkers the Trogdor sprite. And I was like, well, shit.
So,
well, hell. Oh, Buttface, I have to point out when Girlface posted the picture of you in there, I'm like, Buttface somehow manages to look exactly like he sounds.
He does.
Oh, man. And Dan,
some people just do that. You know how some people just do that? They just look exactly the way they sound.
That is a candid photo of me house sitting cats. And unfortunately, yeah, Dan was like, you got to fix your face, boy. He is not wrong.
I'm just saying, you got to just if you go to a barber, they'll get you, they'll style you up, and then you can just copy it, and that'll do the job.
I have never been able to get a good haircut to save my life, facial hair or otherwise. It just becomes the poof. If I wanted hair anywhere near a normal amount, I'd have to get a facelift.
I'm sure your climate does very little to help it.
So,
it's that ocean air. It's that ocean air.
Yeah, if you've got any kind of frizzy hair at all, it's like going to be a nightmare.
So, Buttface.
Yeah, I heard her.
Damn it. So,
we have une girl Fosse.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to make you guess the number of albums I downloaded yesterday from those websites.
I haven't even clicked on them. I was busy last night. So I don't know what I'm working with. Okay, city pop albums okay. Qualifying questions here. Did you download only albums that you had heard of, or did you take a sampling of stuff that you might be interested in?
I had downloaded stuff I had heard of, but also I had, like, if I knew an artist, I grabbed a bunch of stuff.
Okay.
I'm just saying it was a very generous number.
All right. So I'm imagining that if you were given free reign in a record shop, I'm just thinking here, and you were like,
now, keep in mind that I was limited by the fact that I had to keep going through those dumb click-through prompts.
I'm still thinking you're going to like have your list of, let's conservatively say, 16 to 24 albums you're like looking for. You're like, oh, they gotta have this, because you're pretty well read. You know what you like. You know what you're looking for. And then we're gonna tack on an additional 10. So let's bring that into the high 20s, low 30s.
Wrong.
What'd you get?
413 albums.
Jesus.
Fuck! I was off by
okay,
I wouldn't go
that. Yeah, Lord, I don't know that I would have gone triple digits. Four times triple digits? Fuck.
I was doing the Fermi estimate and everything here. Holy shit, what the fuck, man?
I mean, I hungered for albums.
I don't think I had that many.
Bob,
I don't think I had that many gigs of in my music downloading piracy height. Which
Bob,
was
this is not Dan looking up albums. This is Dan specifically looking for albums in the genre of city pop. This is one genre.
Albums in the
Well, keep in mind that there's lots of artists, and also it's not. I would say there's stuff that is like outside of, but it is the city pop oeuvre or. Keikyu Kokyu, 1970s, 1980s Japanese albums, and that's a very.
I don't even think I know what city pop is.
Do you want to listen to some what is it? New wave jazz?
There's some of that in there. But so Bob, city pop it's a West Coast sound that was imported to Japan, and so it's very smooth. Kind of yachty, but it's most of the time it's not yacht because they don't have that soul connection. Like they're not ripping off soul artists as much.
My reductive way of saying it is, this is out of city pop, the current
Oh.
generation rediscovered it and created vaporwave, but that's also gonna fly over Bob's
But
head.
also, like, think of like 80s anime opening theme songs.
I would also
lot of
say
city
if
The
pop.
it's
ones I can think of though were more the way anything like that I can think of more metal than anything else.
okay, if it sounds like a Sega Saturn game, it's city pop.
I don't think I've ever played
God
a
damn
Sega
it.
Saturn
Like,
game,
a
or
lot of your-
at least own console. Like, I mean, I don't know that I've ever heard.
But keep in
I don't
mind
know that I have a
also-
frame of reference. I guess is what I'm saying.
Keep in mind also that a lot of video game composers in the 80s were really like listening to that stuff all the time, and they were constantly ripping off those artists. So that's another thing too.
I
But
probably
like,
know with a specific
if
example,
if
but
I
again,
linked you some Henri,
but
if-
again, the bulk of the of my knowledge of '80s video games and everything else is very very metal
Like,
based because they were all obsessed with metal.
Koji Kondo was like Mario songs, like he was very much listening to that kind of music.
Gotcha.
But if I linked you some Henri, and you put on Henri, like if I gave you the album Timely and you listened to, which is like, if I was going to give somebody one Henri album, it would probably be Timely. If you listen to that, you would understand immediately what city pop is. I mean, it does. I mean, Timely does open up with the theme to the Cat's Eye anime. Da 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 da, Cat's Eye, words I can't remember. I'm just singing made up words.
That's it.
Because that's how the song goes.
Dan's gonna yell. So like T Square isn't city pop, but it's city pop adjacent.
Yeah, that's adjacent.
Yeah, and to me, like if I'm listening to a T Square song, there's a coin flip of if I will hear a riff in it that I go, oh, that's just a Koji Kondo. Koji Kondo just ripped that off.
Yeah,
it's a
he
coin
did a
flip.
lot of that.
like the ba 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 na na is straight out of one of their
Yeah.
hits.
Well, just like he ripped, but the underground theme, the deedle deedle deedle,
Mm-hmm.
that is basically "Let's Not Talk About It" by the band Friendship, which is like Lee Ritenour.
So, not to interrupt, do we know for a fact we're waiting on Blau, or we got everybody we're gonna have?
I
Well,
thought
she
Blau
said she was coming. Should be
she
there
was-
tomorrow night. I'm gonna ping her again.
I mean,
Yo.
keep in
Well,
mind,
it's
she
just-
did.
She did say for food, so she may not be, you know.
Deedle 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 dee.
400 goddamn. That's 400 albums.
Yes,
Albums.
413 albums. And I had to give up. Like my thumb was
What
getting
the-
sore from the trackpad.
What the retarded hitbox hell?
You're
But,
stuck.
like, there's
See,
other
that time
stuff
I hit
on
it in the
that
same.
website
I hit
that
it in the same
interested
pixel.
me.
Problem is, if you don't, when that guy spawns right there, if you don't remember, it despawns one of these platforms, and you can't complete this level. Tay only auto scroller left in the game. Still don't understand why it's a load bearing level, but so be it.
I think it's because it's diagonal.
It may be.
It's the one forced scrolling level, right? Like it's the
Yeah.
only one we ever run into. And I mean, like it's kind of a miracle that they're able to technically do diagonal scrolling on the
It is unique.
on
Yeah.
the NES. Like
I mean, because it had the new mapper.
well, no, because they only ever every other level is left right scrolling or up down scrolling. To be able to do scrolling in both directions, they're having to update.
Yeah, it's a feature. It's a feature of the new mapper that's used in Mario 3.
Like I'm just trying to figure out the technical aspects of it. Like how I would do tile updates. And I also think that's why that level specifically doesn't have any static collision boxes in the level. It's only ever sprite based collision boxes, right?
Right. It would make sense if that was a limitation put on it.
That's what I'm thinking is,
Yeah.
and that's also why you end up with a load-bearing enemy in there, because if it doesn't despawn, it's not able to load in a new movable entity. I say this not understanding how this game is programmed, having never looked under the hood. Completely talking out of my ass.
I mean, your name implies that in general, but
Yeah. Yuck it up. I just got word from developer about a Vidya James that's coming out on the 15th, and I'm thinking I'm taking time off to I mean it's just a Monday, but I'll take time off to sit down and stream that. I am excited.
I'm kind of interested in what that is. Then, if that's the case, that's going to have you take off for it.
Well,
is it like a buttface style release, or is it like a major release?
It's a buttface style release.
Okay.
It's the remaster re-release of Daymare Town, which is a point-and-click adventure series that I have followed over 20 years at this point.
Damn.
There used to be old Flash titles back in the day, and it's the same developer behind the Submachine series, and his actual like first commercial game was Slice of Sea, and I've streamed them.
Okay, yeah. I bought that because you were so into it. I hadn't played it yet. It's on my list of backlogs.
No, that's a painter. Fuck, I can't remember.
Yeah, no worries.
I tried.
Yeah, I don't think we're getting a Blau. She's out. Not getting a response.
Yeah, I'd say it's a pretty good sign. Only reason I even asked is I'm on a little bit of a hard limit tonight, just even though I know this is usually a short run.
Just beat the games fast.
Lack of sleep last night, and I'm flagging a little bit.
I will have to know when we get a Let's Racing Time stream going so that I can pop out the chat. That's the only thing I don't like about YouTube is I can't just pop open a chat. We got to have a stream active.
Right. I actually just beat a non-water level with the frog suit.
It's been known to happen from time to time. I was seeing, was it Brick? Brick must have been talking about like retro achievements, something that you can like hook into an emulator, and it's a website that'll just give you a bunch of retro achievements. And I was wondering like, how detailed can they get on these achievements? Because there could be some fun ones. I was thinking like Super Mario Bros. 3, get to the end of an airship, like beat an airship with a frog suit.
Mm-hmm.
That's an achievement.
That's a pretty suitable accomplishment. Yeah, I figure that's a pretty suitable accomplishment.
You think that's hard?
Kill Bowser with a hammer suit.
Yeah.
It ate my input. No, I need to. Never mind. I was gonna try to beat the level, but then I did a screw up.
All right, I'm getting ready to push the button.
The button.
Not the gumdrop button.
Oh man, so I have little like containers of candy at my desk at work. I got
Ooh, piece of candy.
Yeah, I honestly it's like not for productivity, but like as public relations for my job. I want to keep on people's good side. So I was like, hey, I need you to come over here and talk to me about this thing. I'm gonna be asking you a bunch of stupid questions. Would you like some candy? And I got some little like gumdrop, not quite jujubes, but along those lines.
Some candy.
It's difficult for me not to slip into a King Candy sometimes.
Well,
But yeah,
see,
those new Jujube ones are going fast.
See, I've got kind of the opposite thing. At 42, I feel like if I were going around asking people that, it would come off a little bit more like, "I got some popsicles down in the cellar.
No.
Where's that muscle on paper boy at?"
It's not going around and asking people. It's, look,
Mm-hmm.
I am having you over to have a difficult discussion with you to try and understand what your policies and procedures are so that I can document this stuff. And I'm going to be asking you a bunch of really dumb, asinine things. You're going to want some sweets just so you don't kill me.
Right.
This is short of clicker training all of my coworkers. This is the next best thing.
Mm. Okay. Probably
All right.
needed to do that. Yeah, I've got the stream up live and got.
There we
chat
go.
Yeah, there's Enigma. Bonifact, it's a race. It's official. He's here.
Enigma was hanging out the other day as I was streaming some Mario and Luigi. I gotta actually get back into that. Gotta do some more Superstar Chargers.
What is Mario and Luigi?
The Mario RPG for the Game Boy Advance.
Oh, I wasn't aware that was a thing that existed. Cool.
It is. It's a fun one. It has
Kind
the
of like what they
time.
were doing post Paper Mario.
See, I'd missed out on even the Paper Mario stuff, so never have played a Paper Mario game.
I'm just
I mean,
enjoying
Bowser's
the
Inside
randomizer.
Story is a good game.
I thought the Paper Marios were well regarded for the most
They
part.
are. I'm just saying, like, if you wanted to try one of the Mario and Luigi games, that would be an
Whoa.
easy one to pick up.
Bowser's Inside Story is a little chatty, a little tutorial-y.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah,
and
but, like-
and also it's a 3DS game. Is it a 3DS game or is it a DSi game?
I don't remember.
I mean, I would go with Thousand Year Door if you're just wanting to pop open a Mario RPG and see what's under the hood.
Yeah, that's
Well,
the
yeah,
one
but
I'm
that's a
familiar
Paper
with.
Mario. That's not Mario and Luigi.
No, but Bob is like, I just completely skipped both of them.
Well, okay. Well, if you wanted to just play, if you wanted to play one of the modern-ish Mario RPGs, then yes, Thousand Year Door is the one to play, and it's very accessible now that the remake is out.
Good rule of thumb, or wait, in what means of explanation is, I didn't play anything Nintendo from between Mario 64. I mean, between Nintendo 64 and Wii.
And yeah,
And
you
didn't
wouldn't
play a lot of stuff on Wii.
you wouldn't have
so-
played the Paper Mario
And
on
haven't
the
played
N64
anything since Wii.
because
Right.
that was the
Yeah.
like one of the last games that ever came out on that.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So like 64 went from 64 to PlayStation, and then didn't have a Nintendo console for a long time. Yeah, DS then 3DS.
Well, shall we
Sadness.
get a Mosian?
Absolutely.
I'm good to mosey.
I've screwed up enough on this one as it is. That was a hateful fire flower. Or not
Hey,
fire
everybody.
flower.
Welcome to Thursday night. Let's Racing Time. We are back to play some Marios. We're going to sway our controllers from side to side, turn around, and let's do the Mario. I'm your host, Kefka Floyd. The stream is brought to you, as always, by the delicious taste of Worcester's own Polar Seltzer. Tonight, I've got a bottle of strawberry cream from the summer alternate flavors. You know, we're getting into August. September is quickly approaching. Summer flavors are going to be going away soon. Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no.
Which means this year we had some real solid ones this year. So I guess we'll just have to see what comes for the winter flavors come October or whenever we're gonna get them.
Do they not make pumpkin spice seltzer?
They do not. I mean, I'm sure they did that as a limited flavor one
Of
year.
all things, how could they not? The most basic bitch of basic bitch options. Like,
Well, as you know, Polar is above that. They put effort. Instead of just getting the same old pumpkin spice every year, you can get like real flavors.
They'd actually put nutmeg in it. You'd get
Yeah.
ooh,
Although we did get like the pear spiced cider or something recently, which was I can't remember if that was last year or the year before. That kind of fills that vibe, I think.
At first, you had my curiosity. Now you have my interest.
Anyway, joining us in the upper right-hand corner of the Triforce tonight, he is our indeterminately favorite Canadian. He's not a butt face.
Hello, it's me, not a butt face. I'm here. Tonight, I am drinking some delicious, like actually really, really good sponsor me sparkling beverage, blackberry sparkle. Now, it's not as good as Polar Seltzer, but I think I found the nearest brand equivalent that I can get here in Canada land.
Canadian.
They've had an excellent lime. They had a really good blackberry and blood orange. And then this just straight blackberry is also fantastic. So I'm quite a fan of this sponsor me soda.
And that's all you got.
That was it. That was the end of it. End of story.
You gotta play me off.
What do I need to do to play you off? I
You just
leave
have
the
to
hard
say,
cut.
and that's what I've got for tonight.
I
I will get
Dan.
you a whole song and dance ready.
I do my job.
I
I
don't need
say
a song
every
and dance.
time.
I just need a. You just got to give me something to work with.
And back to Dan.
And
Like that.
that's all. Yeah. You can't see me doing the jazz hands, but they're there.
Right. I know. I just imagine you're always doing the jazz ends.
Yes. And of course, you just heard him right now, but down at the pointy end of the Triforce, he's the
They're all
man that
pointy.
Molly Hatchet says. He's the man that Molly Hatchet says shouldn't complain about how I address the corners of the Triforce. He's the whiskey man, Mr. Bob the Elder.
Thank you, Dan. I'm indeed your favorite whiskey drinking Southern friend, Bob the Elder, the one with the charming accent. Got my own sweet tea here as my palate cleanser, as always. Tonight's a classic, the original progenitor of toasted barrels. We got Elijah Craig Toasted Barrel. 94 proof, the regular one. This is the one that kind of started all of them. Now everybody's got a toasted barrel.
Did I lose Bob?
No, I'm here. I'm just pouring.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't have it poured,
That's
so
a
I
very
showed the bottom of the
long pour.
webcam.
That was a
Well,
Raz
it-
pour.
Yeah, it was a
No,
Raz
not
pour.
really. It's the shape of the glass. It's. I mean, you can look how much is in it. It's not a lot. It's about an ounce and a half. Very good. It really is like chocolate and marshmallows. It's like marshmallowy chocolate. It's really, really, really good. But anyway, Slancha, back to you, Dan.
All right, it's been a while for Bob for one of these, so I figured it'd be a good idea to have one of these tonight. We rolled this last night in anticipation of doing it with Raz, but Raz got called away for work reasons, so it was sitting in the queue. So we'll see just how terrifying it is. So get your controllers ready. I'm going to count us down with 3, 2, 1, go, and we'll be off. I'm going to wait till my thing cycles around. Now I'm going to do it. Get your start buttons ready. I'm going to count us down. 3, 2, 1, go.
There we are.
Oh, not a starting
You
pike
you
maze.
you gotta love it.
With a level in front of it.
Well, at least it's not a hard level.
Yeah.
Well, I already didn't get a mushroom.
So, Bob, have you seen movies?
Have I seen what?
Have you seen movies lately?
Like a specific movie?
Yes, like The Naked Gun.
No,
Or-
no. If it's in theater, you can guarantee I won't have seen it.
Okay.
I would
Well, I
love
wanna at
Superman's
least-
about to be released. Superman's about to be released, or it's just it actually comes out tomorrow on streaming, so I might rent it and watch it.
They still had it in the theater yesterday.
Yeah, I know, but tomorrow it's releasing digital.
So anyway, last week we saw Naked Gun, and this week we saw the Fantastic Four. And I want to say that the thing about Naked Gun that I really liked is that with the exception of 2 to possibly 3 gags, they did not go to explicit wells from the past movies, I should say. Granted, it's been a long time since I've watched Naked Gun 2.5 or 33 1/3, but oh, that mother smurfer got me. But like there's obviously the bit in the trailer they had with Nordberg, but they didn't go back to that well, which is a good thing. They basically they went with what they knew they were doing. Oh, who puts a boo there? Honestly.
Yeah, I think I know the level you're in.
They didn't. And also Liam Neeson. I mean, perfectly cast.
If anybody was gonna, I mean, he looked really good in the trailers. I mean, if anybody was gonna pull it off, it's gonna be him. I mean.
Also,
I can't think of a better casting for it.
I would not have
movie.
cast him for a Naked. I would not have done a Naked Gun remake. 2, I would
wouldn't
not
have
have
either.
thought to cast Liam Neeson. The minute I saw that they'd cast Liam Neeson in a Naked Gun remake, I was like, oh well, that's just the obvious choice. That you only had one option.
Well, the reason why he's good is because he basically playing good cop and bad cop in the Lego movie was an audition to play Frank Drebin Jr.
Well, now that's not where the pipe I wanted to be at.
No, I screwed up.
That wasn't the pipe you wanted?
No!
That was not the pipe you were looking for.
Sennis Poswin pipe.
Ah, now you give me that. Yeah, I wouldn't have made it. I wouldn't have made it either. But as soon as I heard one was announced, I'm like, well, Liam Neeson's the obvious choice.
Oh, I died again.
And then, like, the first trailer come out, and they did a lot. They did jokes in it, and they did classic Naked Gun jokes, and I laughed at a trailer. I can't tell you the last time I've laughed at a trailer. But I mean,
Oh,
I've heard decently about it. I would say that would probably be an accurate way to phrase it.
I haven't heard anything bad about it. I think the best thing I've heard about it is a 90-minute film. Get in, get out. None of these long, like,
Yeah,
2.5
basically,
hour-
yeah. When I say that's
Fuck.
that's what I mean by it. Is I haven't heard anything what I would refer to as negative about it. I've heard just probably ranging to mid at best. In certain parts of it at best would be the
Also,
biggest
it just-
complaint.
The thing about it is that they rapid fire the jokes.
Mm-hmm.
It's like they do not let up. So even if you think something is like kind of, even if the joke didn't land for you, it was kind of mid, you're not going to sit there stewing about it. God, mother, damn it.
There was a lot of abbreviated cuss words there.
It was, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Now, when
Hey,
you're
that
saying
worked
they're
out.
not going back to the well on jokes, were they doing much for like continuity style jokes?
I mean, there's only one, like, no. Well, I mean, there were continuity style jokes, like the bit about the
I didn't want that.
is a prime example. But, let's see. I'm just talking about, like, they're not recycling old gags from the original Naked Gun movies.
No,
And the few times that they do it, they're either not 100% obvious about fuck. Oh, why is that?
Yeah,
Dan
I
said
had a-
butt fuck.
I had a really bad stroke of luck there. It cost me time and a power up I didn't want to lose. Then went a little more slowly this time.
Operation Be More Careful.
I got lost in the pipe maze. I'm gonna be honest. I'm having a day.
Yeah, as far as the other two movies, I heard basically the same thing about both of them, or the impression I should say I've gotten overall is that some people didn't like either superhero movie. Some people really like both of them. The impression I've got from both of them is that as long as you're going in expecting about a 7 out of 10, you're going to be pretty happy.
I think Fantastic Four is like, if you like Jack Kirby stuff, you will really like Fantastic
They did
Four
a lot of.
because-
I know a lot of the. I know more or less what happens in it. I know a lot of the stuff they did to really kind
I
of.
mean, everybody knows Galactus is in it,
So-
and they did a
Yeah.
really good job with Galactus.
Here's
I don't like. That's actually a problem I do have with it because he's really depowered, and that seems weird to me. But that's coming
sure.
from no, he's very depowered from what he is in the comic
Well,
book.
yes, but he's still for the. I mean, the way the movie resolves does not preclude Galactus coming back, or being more powerful and more pissed in the future. It's just, at least, so my buddy who was with me had never seen, like, he's not a Fantastic Four guy. He knows nothing about Fantastic Four, and he was able to follow along and get it pretty well. I'm just saying, like, if you are a Jack Kirby person, you're not going to walk out of the theater hating the movie.
Here's my problem with Fantastic Four is I will admit it is the best Fantastic Four movie I
Yes,
have seen.
fourth time's
I
the
have
charm.
seen all of them, and this is the first one that I can say is an actual half decent movie.
Yeah.
My problem is
I like the
It's a
well,
7
not
out
the
of
Roger
10.
Corman one. I like the one with Ian Griffith.
my problem is the entire time I'm watching the Fantastic Four movie, fuck. The entire time I'm
You're
watching
going-
the Fantastic Four movie, I'm sitting there going, why am I not watching The Incredibles?
Yes, that's the other problem that movie has.
Because
that is a complaint I haven't heard lobbied at it.
Because The Incredibles is
It's just
better
doing
version of the
Jack Kirby.
It's a
Fantastic
better
Four.
version.
Yeah. It like down to the themes. Like
Yes,
down
the family
down
themes.
to some of the exact Enigma. I'm having a day of it. It's it's fine.
So, another thing about Fantastic Four is that I think the actor who played Ben Grimm, he's a
Even
great
Boss
actor.
Bacharach. No, he's an
Uh,
incredible actor, but I think it's a weird casting for that movie.
Well,
like I didn't.
I understand the rationale as to why they did it, because they're playing Ben Grimm. I mean, Ben Grimm always has even though we know it's clobber and time and everything, he really is like a gentle soul, and they're leaning into that gentle soul
Again,
style.
I gotta
But-
point to that first the first Fantastic Four movie because that was Michael Chiklis as Ben Grimm, and he's still the perfect casting for Ben Grimm, the best one we've had by far.
So for me, the thing is that I get what they were doing. He's great in the role. He plays Ben Grimm perfectly. It's just every time I hear him talk, I just don't hear
Yeah,
Ben Grimm.
it sounds. Even Boss Bacharach is an excellent actor, but it just seems a weird fit.
I'm sure you guys, Bob, I'm not sure about you, but I've been poisoned by the 1990s Fantastic Four cartoon.
I never
Because-
saw it, so.
Well, the actor, I'm pretty sure it was. he
I
played,
watched that cartoon. Like
Yeah. So Buttface knows what I'm talking about. But the actor who plays him, I want to say, is Chuck McCann. I'm pretty sure it was Chuck McCann, because you might know him better as.
I know the name.
He's Duckworth in DuckTales.
yeah, he's got a little bit of gravitas to his voice.
Well, he
Yeah, I
does
know
have
the
a
name. I know the name, but
He does have a gravitas, but also like, Stretch. I'm a big, strong guy, and I'm in
what's
New
up? What's
York,
what you doing over here? You know,
what
it's got a
you
little,
doing? Yeah.
you got a little bit of that going on. And
Yeah.
I mean,
so
he sounds like he looks, you know.
he sounds like he looks. He sounds like I expect the thing to look. Okay. And I kept the thing is though I keep forgetting the actor's name that Bob helpfully keeps reminding me of.
even Boss Bacharach.
And where did it's over there, god damn it.
Like his best known thing at this point would be, oh my god, this is.
That was not a Stallone, hun. No. I was not doing a Stallone. I very much that was not supposed to be a Stallone.
Adrian, this is a Stallone. I would not think that the thing would sound like Stallone. But I will say that the actor whose name I keep forgetting, he plays him, you can hear that, that Brooklyn boy in him. You can hear this, this gentle city boy who all he wants to do is do right by the people who raised him and the neighborhood that he lived in. And that, in terms of characterization, he really nails it as the Thing. It's
What?
just
What the heck?
I'm just saying it took me a little while to get used to it, is all.
What the heck were they doing having Natasha Lyonne in there and completely wasting her?
I mean, they did kind of waste her, but on the other hand, she was fine, so I'm not,
I just I was
I am screwing this level up so freaking badly because I've completely forgotten what to do in it.
I also had one other problem with Fantastic Four, which was entirely a me problem. Is I kept looking at the actor that they got to play Galactus. All right.
You mean the CG contraption that is Galactus?
Yes, I kept looking at that, and I kept thinking that it was a completely different actor who is in a British comedy series, and I just keep thinking, I'm Mark Baum with Kitchen Gun. Bang!
I mean, I do think Galactus had the right amount of gravitas.
I'm Peter
He
Butterfield
had it.
with the Peter Butterfield
But-
all-purpose meal pill.
Imagine if he was voiced by Matt Berry.
Yeah.
I mean, with the impression
What
he
the
did,
God?
that sounded like Matt Berry, but yeah.
God damn it. I hate my fucking life.
Ugh.
Ah!
That's a lot of time right there. That level was shit. I don't know what the.
I
don't know
am
what was doing right
playing
there.
levels wrong here.
Yeah, I played that very, very poorly.
My life has just been Sledge Brothers.
Let me be your sledge brother.
Sledge
Let me
brother.
call your name. Fuck! It's fine. Everything's fine. It's not fine. I lied. I lied to all of you.
But in the end, it was not fine.
I can't get good at video games. That's not my brand. My brand.
Get good, scrub.
No! Ah!
You actively refuse.
Yes, well, no, because, like, if my brand is being bad at
I
video
mean,
games...
his brand is bad at video games. I mean, let's just be fair. That
You come to Buttface, you can expect one thing only. If to move, continuing on with the movie discussion, I'd also seen the movie Weapons here on Tuesday.
Okay,
I'm
so you
dying
gotta
to see
clue
that
me
one. Yeah,
in
that's
about
one. I've
weapons.
been very. I normally don't avoid spoilers. Like I normally don't care about spoilers, but I'm avoiding them like the plague with this one because I'm really.
Yeah.
What the heck is
interested in it.
weapons? Like, in a non-spoilery way, what the heck is weapons?
It's a different. It's a horror movie.
I'm gonna give you the trailer for the movie, and I'm going to spoil that the trailer for the movie is the first 5 minutes of the movie Weapons.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
It's a small town in America in modern day. About a month ago, at 2:17 a.m., an entire class of middle school kids got bolted straight upright out of bed and ran out the front door of their house. Just off into the darkness, middle distance. The cops have no idea why this happened or where they went. And we're picking up a month later following the teacher of this class as she is grilled by the townsfolk going, what the hell happened here? This is clearly your fault. Josh Brolin plays an angry dad of one of the kids who got disappeared. The guy who plays young Han Solo, Alden Ehrenreich?
Alden
Yeah.
Ehrenreich, yeah.
Who I love in literally everything he's in. Fantastic actor, plays a cop in this town. And the movie, I am now going to spoil a slight structural element of it, flips between their different perspectives in and around the following couple of days worth of narrative as we start to see what did happen. I'm not going to spoil whether or not it's actually a horror movie or if there's actually supernatural elements going on. The trailer implies, but doesn't necessarily confirm, and I will do so neither. God damn it, this...
Freaking bleepers, or whatever the hell they are.
And... Again, my review of the movie was... I was on the edge of my seat for a good chunk of it. It's direct. You can tell it's directed by a guy who's done comedy before because he knows his plant payoffs perfectly, and is walking that like build up, release. Don't ever let them go. Don't ever have a boring minute in here. And the date that I went to go see it with, we were in our seats cackle howling at the last like 10 minutes. It is one of the best endings to a horror movie I have ever seen.
So that must have been what all the people were in the theaters to see on Tuesday.
Yeah,
because
It's been a very anticipated release.
Tuesday is at the Watertown Theater is the discount night. So I actually had to wait in line for like 10 minutes to buy popcorn, which usually never happens at that theater.
Right.
Like I had like there were like white knuckle moments to again laugh out loud moments. There was stuff in here, and it's also a gorgeous movie. Like the cinematography in it is excellent. There's some real classy, like, I wouldn't say oneers, but some real long take stuff going on. You know, they'll hold a shot and really let you seep into, okay, please stop panning to the left. I don't want to see what's going on over there. Oh God, we're walking down the hallway now. There's also like a level of performance and acting and energy that I haven't really seen outside of Sam Raimi stuff. Like, if these are all things that I'm trying to say to be enticing, not dismissive. It is not a wannabe movie. I've not really ever seen anything quite like it. It is incredible. Again,
yeah, it's been very, very anticipated, very hyped up on it, and I mean, what you've said is literally the only things I've heard about it. So, it's one I've really been looking forward to. So normally I don't care about spoilers, and this one I've actually been taking my time, just because, but mainly because of a lot of the stuff you just said. Right?
I really do care about spoilers. And this is one of the what the fuck is going on this screen? What in the absolute fuck am I looking at? How? What do you want me to do here?
God.
Well, okay, you want me to do that, but jump off the next block. What? Okay. Like, yeah, there's a solid like 80% of this movie I just don't even want to talk about.
Right.
Like again, not because of like, oh man, the twist is, oh fuck, no, I can say this. Did you like Prisoners by Denis Villeneuve?
I love Prisoners. It's one of the most underrated movies I've ever watched.
Yeah, this movie is Prisoners 2 in tone for a good chunk of it.
Like, the fact that people haven't seen that movie is just unreal to me. I'm a huge champion of it.
No, I would be shocked if Zach Kreger came out and didn't say that Prisoners was an inspiration for a good chunk of this movie. Because it feels so similar in tone and in dread and in paranoia and in like, oh God, what are these people gonna do? Oh God, or what are these people gonna do?
Right. Yeah, because you don't know that movie, Prisoners. Like, you don't know where the hell it's going. It's like
none at all.
I mean, even when you think you know what's going on, you don't.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's remarkable in that way.
No, again, you specifically, if you liked Prisoners, go and watch Weapons.
Oh, I have.
Now-
Well, I won't be able to watch it in theater, but I will.
Yeah.
Eventually watch it.
I will also give caveat this is a movie that is not without sin. It does commit the one thing that I hate the most, which is it just has gratuitous jump scares. I think there's like 2 or 3. There's like 2 or 3 jump scares that you're like, I know you're gonna make a big loud spooky noise happen and then flash something on the screen. I can see it coming. I'm just waiting for it to happen. Please, please just don't. And then it does. And then you're like, god damn it. This is a cheap scare and it's dumb and bad. And then
Right.
I sit back a second and I think about it and I go, no, that was probably the exact right time that you wanted to have a big loud noise and wake up the audience. Orson Welles was correct. You do need to have a screeching cockatoo in your movie. Like he was just right. You know what? Halfway through your movie,
No,
wake 'em up.
I see where you're going with it. I was just taking time to appreciate the reference. That's all. Like, I get what you're saying.
So, like,
You don't hear many Orson Welles references, so I wanted to give it its proper due.
if I could do a Maurice LaMarche, I would right now, but I can't, so I won't.
Right.
Remember, there's no fish stick like Mrs. Pell's.
You must enjoy the mushy penis. Who's writing these?
No, it's like, and green penis. This is terrible. I quit.
I cannot keep
for the road.
I can't keep a power up. Like I keep living, but I cannot keep a power up.
I
Like, even-
can't-
even-
I can't get luck
I
with
don't
my
have any to use. I don't have any power ups to use. Like I have items, I don't have power ups.
I'm having a bad time with castles, all right? Or fortresses, I guess I should say.
Oh! A doe.
Oh, who rolled this seed? Oh, yes.
Me.
I cannot believe what I just had to do right there, but
But the thing that we were all talking about before the break, before we all, or I guess before, not the break, before we went live,
For the show.
was that they're King of the Hill.
That boy ain't right. Actually,
No, that
take
boy,
back. The
that boy
very
is right. I was
Yeah.
okay. So full disclosure, Dan and Bob watched the full series, right? You're all done.
yes, I've seen all 10 episodes. Yeah.
I have seen episode 1
What's up today?
as of right before the stream. Ah, dang it.
Oh.
I tried to go
Homer
under there
Simpson
instead of
doesn't
over.
say bow, he says doe.
And right off the bat, I don't know what y'all's thoughts were, but man, I miss hand-drawn animation. I miss
Yeah,
it so much.
That's part of it. That's part of it too.
I think it's
I fully admit that's part of the difference in it for me.
they
Like,
could have gone a long way. They could have gone a long way if they had some better shaders going on. Like something about the flat shading on all of the characters in that had me go, oh, this is different.
The
I mean,
main
it grew
issue-
on me over time. Like I didn't notice as much later on, but yeah, it's. I do have one little issue. Like my suspicion is that Mike Judge is purposely not like I've seen him in interviews and he's like, well, it's 10 years after something like that or blah blah blah. He's very. It's very clearly 10 years after the start of the show because Bobby's 21. All right, we know that, but he's been nebulous about outright saying it. But my thing is, to me, everybody in the show, but Bobby looks 20 years older, not 10. Like,
Yeah,
King of the Hill is Hank is canonically 39. He looks like he's 59 in this.
So, Hank
Like-
Hill has always and will always look like the spitting image of my grandfather on my dad's
Yeah, but as soon
side,
as-
and now he
Right.
looks the spitting image of the memory of my grandfather when I
I
was a
actually
kid.
think
Like,
Hank looks like he aged like the least.
but like again, it's just an aesthetic thing that I noticed immediately in that first episode was, ooh, I miss hand-drawn animation. Outside of that, I don't like King of the Hill does not care about how it's animated, right? Like they're not.
Disagree.
I would disagree. You don't know Mike Judge. Mike Judge is pretty particular.
No, let me rephrase that. I don't particularly care how King of the Hill is animated. I'm not going there for a lot of like animation snob, or what would be the anime equivalent of this? Sakuga, right? Like King of the Hill does not have Sakuga moments, right?
I think it's more, well, there was one moment where they absolutely nailed it, and it's when, you'll see it when you get to, it's when Joseph dives into the trash bag.
Just the whole thing about Joseph ending up just like Dale is hilarious.
So I'm trying to think of, I'm concentrating here because this enemy.
Yeah, I'm being overly cautious.
There we go.
I remember that I chuckled twice in the first episode, and I can only remember what one of the lines was that got me to like full on guffaw. Was the, I am going in there to buy a spanner, not because I need one, but because I need to calm down. Right. And I'm like,
actually, if it makes you feel any better, I actually think the first episode is the worst of the 10.
I didn't even mind it. I didn't even mind the, well, things have changed. And I'm like, they're gonna have to address that things have changed. And if you're saying they got it all out of their system in episode 1, like, fantastic. That was mild at best compared to as bad as I could have seen it go. Well, shit.
Yeah, no, I think they got it. I think that's why the
Fuck.
first episode is pretty much the worst one, is because they just went ahead and got all the references out and like all the changes.
Fuck, I died the exact same way. I cannot get past a level right now. A level I never have trouble with. I don't know what I'm doing different. I'm landing on enemies that I normally wouldn't land on.
Of course. Oh, freaking.
A horse is a horse. You never heard of a talking horse? Well, listen to this.
Fucking Christ!
I am
This
Mr.
exact same
Ed.
bob-omb!
Mm.
It's because I'm bouncing off of a guy that I've killed, and he I'm mad. I'm big mad. I'm big mad at this level.
He's mad. He's mad.
He's mad.
He's really, really, really mad.
I was also not ready for the show to open up with Bobby getting laid immediately.
Yeah, that was I kind of liked it though. It was a nice touch. It was like,
I think they did that.
I was
just
like, you go, Bobby. I was like, do it. I mean, they do it. Oh my God! Fuck me! Fuck!
I'm just gonna die. I'm going to purposefully game over because I've thrown away my life so many times on this level that should in no way give me any problem.
I just wasted a life on a cloud on a level that shouldn't be hard, but for whatever reason, it's just deciding to fuck me today.
I think they just wanted to get, like, they just wanted to set the table on, you know, on that with Bobby.
Bobby's an adult now. Man,
Yep.
a small
You know, the other
business
nice thing-
business owner at the age of 21 and like
Yeah.
looks to be doing pretty good. I would eat
a
at
very-
Bobby's
a fairly
restaurant.
Well,
successful
keep in
one, yeah.
mind, he's only 15% on that.
No, but he's
And
doing well with it. I mean, it's a successful restaurant, and yeah,
he's
and
doing
because
well, but he's also burning the candle at both ends.
yeah, but he's 21. If you're gonna do it, that's the time you do it.
Look, I'm just saying, I will eat some. Why? Why can I not beat this stupid level?
Because you're stupid.
Oh my God, am I? Like I
literally clouded over
I'm
an easy
dying in
level
a
because
new,
I died
unique
twice
way
on it,
every
and I have a
time.
very tiny amount of lives.
Fuck.
Like this is I'm playing fast and fucking loose here. It's like
No, I'm
God,
going to
what's
game
up?
over 2
Dang it,
times in a
Bobby.
row.
Aquatide, that's what you first thing I walk in on. Well, that's what you get around here.
I cannot force myself through this level. It's just not happening. Just kill me.
But
Kill me, please. Pretty, please. Kill me.
But one
I
nice thing
want to die.
about the kids being older now is that it doesn't necessarily get divided between like the you know, the adults and the kid plots now. It's like now the kids can be part of the adults plots. And that I think that works out really well for it. Like Bobby and Hank can be, you know, in cahoots
Yeah, I mean, no,
in
they
ways
play
that
it
they
well.
couldn't in the past.
Yeah, they play it pretty well. I mean, they split it between them and then have them all involved. Now again about Dale, like I'll still admit I did not notice when the change happened. I'm not saying anything. I just didn't notice. But like now, the only off-putting one was Khan, and I guess that's a different person voicing it.
It is, but I also
Yeah.
think like there was only one episode with Khan.
Khan, yeah, just the single episode.
And you know, I'm not expecting, damn it, I'm not expecting Ronnie Chang to do an impression of Toby. I'm expecting him to try to do his own take on Khan.
Right.
So, you know, I've already made peace with that. So,
Yeah, it doesn't bother me.
yeah.
Don't misunderstand me.
The other thing that I was, I was skeptical about Pamela Adlon playing an older Bobby, but
No,
you know,
she's great. She's one of the
well,
best parts of it.
She has, but also it's because she is also aged a bit.
Right.
So you're not getting the exact same take as you know, late end of, you know, season 13 Bobby, which I really found like shrill.
Right.
She played him very well, and as the season went on, I could tell that she kind of got into it a little bit. So, you know, I tip my cap to you, Pamela Adlon, because I doubted you, and I was wrong to doubt you. What else? I did get a little tired of what they had for Bill and Peggy. It just felt like they were going to the same wells of jokes
Over
with
and over
them.
again, yeah.
Which, I mean, you know, I'm not saying they weren't funny.
Peggy,
No,
There's
that
a
got,
lot-
no, I'm with you. That got a little old at times in it. Like
There was a
there's no
lot of
questioning
good
there.
Bill and Peggy bits. And
Peggy
I
has
found that
lost a
last
lot of nuance
episode-
over the years.
Yeah, I found that last episode actually did a lot for
That
her.
was the best Peggy episode. Like I think she was a little a little bit one-dimensional, yeah, for
Now,
most
I
of the
will
series.
say, I was disappointed that Buck was still alive.
I wasn't. I thought it was a nice touch.
I don't know. It's like he should have been dead.
Probably, but I mean, they said it's only 10 years, and I thought Buck showing up. I was like,
So-
Buck.
So
Like,
the
I
other thing
enjoyed
we have
that
to
part.
wonder is, what got Buck to quit? What made Buck sell or stop Strickland?
Well, he
Like,
probably just
hopefully-
quit anyway. You know, like, because I mean, well, okay. So for one, if Hank decided independent of Buck to go to Saudi Arabia, then that would be what caused Buck to do it, because he's not going to do it without Hank. Hank runs
But
the
Hank
business.
would, yeah, but Hank would not. There's something had to happen to make Hank change, and there's two things that would happen. One is the death of Ladybird. So they would not have gone to Saudi Arabia without Ladybird dying. So that had to be the first thing that happened.
God damn it! I have died. I have game overed on this fucking. No progress is being made. I'm having a bad time.
But like, I just didn't like Buck actually quote unquote getting his act together. I don't know. It's like I just
Don't buy it.
I just don't buy it. Like in terms of like his health, like I just don't. Based on everything that had happened in the previous series,
Do you?
but I will say that Buck in the episode was fine. Like
Yeah.
I had no issues with him in the episode. It's just when I saw him, I'm like shit, because You know, that was the first we had heard of him
Fuck.
until that point.
I am beside myself trying to figure out what I'm having trouble with on this level that I've never had trouble with before. Because this is just hell for me today. Do you think that they will... I have not seen the episode in question that you were talking about. Do you think they will be saving a how did Buck get his act together as like a later one? Will they even be doing another season of this?
We don't know. I mean, I guess
there's 10 more episodes that are coming because they.
Oh,
did
are
the first
there? Okay,
order-
because I didn't know that. Okay, I thought
They did
I
the
thought it was
first
just-
order as 20 episodes. We got the first 10 now, and we'll get the first 10 sometime later. The next 10
Okay.
sometime later. Beyond that, I don't know. But I mean, it's been like the #1 ranked show over the past week. So I mean, that's got that going for it.
It's the thing that people want to talk about. It's a goddamn this game has jokes. I hope y'all know.
Also, they didn't forget about Junichiro.
Yeah, it was a nice touch. I mean, the GH episode was actually one of my favorite
Yeah, it was
episodes.
really
in
good.
it. I guess that's like the guy's a stereotype of a lot of those Manosphere type guys, but I
Yeah.
assume I assumed it was mainly a dig at like Andrew Tate, right?
Yes, that is who they're.
Because I don't know a
and
lot about him, but that was where my
that's,
brain went.
That's who they're making fun of.
Yeah, but I mean, I can think off my head of a bunch of other guys that are a lot like that guy.
And I liked the solution at the end of that episode. Like I
Yeah.
liked how they resolved it and how Hank managed to connect with GH.
GH, yeah.
Can y'all not today? Oh my god, I'm. Butt faces.
I like how
unwell.
they don't shy away from the chance to just
Oh,
you know
shit.
hammer in one more time, just how big a dick Cotton was.
Yes.
Like how terrible a person.
Also, gotta say, who else was it that I appreciated? Well, why is my brain misfiring at this moment?
Misfunctioning?
I'm trying to concentrate. That's why. This level.
Yeah. Butt faces is at maximum tilt today.
How did I dodge that fire?
Oop, oh,
You would put that one right there, wouldn't you?
How did I dodge that fire? The Dan Vincent story.
And that was some pretty fleet footwork there.
There we go. All right. Sometimes you just gotta lock in, you know?
Ah. Yeah, that one didn't go well. I'm gonna make that one of these days.
No, you're not.
No, I will eventually. If I was aggressive, I could have done it once, but I hesitated at the last second, and because of how much time you lose if you don't do it right. Yeah, I knew I'd get that lucky. Does anybody use the anchor?
Yes.
What does it
The
do?
frog suit.
It's a frog suit.
Oh, okay.
That was my complaint a little earlier. Equated. That is how I always do that level, is by doing that specific jump. It is the only way.
Oh, now I remember.
Saves me every time in this randomizer with whatever horseshit enemy they want to put up top there. I just completely ignore it. Not my problem.
The soccer episode. It makes perfect sense that Hank would come around to soccer because he loves rules.
Yep.
And soccer is a game full of rules.
If he was living in Saudi Arabia, it was the only thing that he would want to be paying attention
Well,
to.
no, that's why it made perfect sense. Yeah, it's the only thing he could watch. So
Yeah.
of course he ended up liking it. You know, the crazy thing is the town that he's in. You know, the crazy Americanized thing. That's
Yeah.
an actual real
Oh,
town
yeah.
in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
Like that,
Yep,
he
they
didn't
built
make. You know,
it
Mike
for-
Judge didn't make that up. That's a real place.
Yep, the Aramco company town they built for the.
Yeah.
I should not have survived that.
I should not have survived that. The not a butt face story.
Yeah, like honestly, the number of times in my life that statement is true. It's ridiculous. There's a reason I'm bad at video games is because I've used up all of my luck elsewhere.
Just surviving. Just surviving.
Just surviving. There are years of my life that have been used on luck and other or goodwill with other people.
Mm.
Finally, I am so I lost a solid like 5 minutes to nonsense. Oh, just poke your head in and see how bad it could be. It can be as bad as you want it to be. It's fine. I almost clouded over this level. I almost clouded over it, and then I thought, no, you've already seen a lot of the bad levels. You're probably gonna be okay. Mister?
One lucky thing happened to me. Okay, I used an anchor just to get the frog suit as a power up, you know, to get a free mushroom out of it. And it just so happened the level I got pulled into was a water level.
I used the anchor to get literally a power up.
Yeah, that's what I was doing. I was just to have a power up
in a level that you can't even beat with the that you can't even beat with the frog suit. There is a like one wide hole you have to fall through.
Oh.
Or slide under, I guess I should say. Which there is an option in the randomizer that we don't turn on that says all levels can be completed with frog suits, and it makes a couple of levels a little bit nicer.
Mm.
Means you don't have to wait around on that one conveyor belt in that one fortress, because the frog suit can't duck to get under there. And it also makes the what level is that? The timer scam level that you need to do with the star power-ups. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It makes it so that you don't have to slide under there.
Oh. Yep, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Oh no, this level is being nice today. This is a nice level at the moment. Wow.
I got greedy.
This is just such a long level to be doing. And I would rather have just clouded over this level. But I already didn't do that. At least it doesn't have a boss bass in it.
Doesn't have a
I had a
boss
level
boss.
that normally is a jerk to us actually be pretty good, so I guess it happens.
Yeah, I'm in that level right now.
Yeah.
If it's the level that's usually a jerk to us that is not that bad, I'm in it right now. It doesn't make it take any less time.
Right.
Still takes forever and a day to get through. Oh, my back. Alright. I have every power-up that I should just be burning. I guess we'll save that
I'm
for...
pretty starved. I'm pretty starved on power-ups.
Oh, I'm starved on power-ups for Mario. I'm starved on power-ups that I should be burning. That being hammers and the whatnots.
Oh, that was done with me. Dumb of me. It was really dumb.
Let me out of stupid stun lock there.
You don't talk about being stupid. I've already forfeited this level. Just from sheer dumbassitude.
From sheer butt facery.
Yeah, butt facery, if you will.
It was that one tank level at the start of World 5. I could not get through it. I forfeited it, I 5-fitted it, I even 6-fitted it.
Pretty rough there, guy.
I got a chuckle out of Bob. Let it be known I made a dumb pun, and I got a chuckle out of Bob.
I feel bad for you.
Yeah, we're grooving, we're schmooving. Getting on out of here. Don't let me regret this.
But then he regretted it.
Oh, I did the Bob jump. I clipped into the side of the airship there. I didn't mean to.
I found out why it does that, but I can't remember on a science thing to be able to tell you. It's just a quirk of the game. It's coming up on time, Dan.
God damn it! I'm fighting Bowser right now.
Damn, I figured I was way ahead of you.
He just
I had
fell
to do it the
through.
old-fashioned way. I never got a hammer brother. My last 4 levels went really rough for me time.
God, I'm literally
I'm just
Time.
finishing. I'm just finishing
God,
World
close.
6.
I
seconds
seriously
behind.
thought I had a good lead. But yeah,
I
that
think you
level,
did, but I got really aggressive with clouds.
It
I
wouldn't
also
have
had
helped me.
I also had a few worlds that I did. I like that World 7, which was a World 6.
World 8 was a dick, and I ran into World 8. Well, I did a whole level I shouldn't have done, or I would have beat you by a good bit more. But level 8 was a dick, and I couldn't. I had really bad luck on a couple
I could've
levels, on
saved
a
some
couple
time if
levels
I
at the
just
end of
checked
it, where
out-
just
I think my new rule for level 8s is that if there's more than one pipe in the first screen, I need to check out all the pipes before, all of those
That's
pipes
what I
before
do,
exploring
yeah.
further pipes.
that's my goal when I do World 8 is figure out how to get to where Bowser's is, see how many I need, and then once I know my way to Bowser, then I start doing levels.
Yep. I lost so much time in our very first world that pipe maze. I went and did both castles because I was like, I'm gonna push for the farther castle just on the off chance. And that was the wrong decision.
I think what got me down was I used hammers and clouds pretty early and got a lot of early leads, but they kind of screwed me in the back end because I couldn't get any more. And then I had
This
2
seems
levels that if I'd
pretty
had I had
generous
2
with
levels if I'd
hammers.
had hammers, I wouldn't have had done a single level in it.
This scene
I
was
saved a
pretty
ton of time
generous with
early and got
hammers.
late.
I was really surprised. Like, I had like 5 hammers in my inventory at one point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I generally hang on to hammers unless I see like an obvious route that'll help with the hammer. Like if I can, like I also try to limit it to like 1 hammer in the world. Like I think that World 2, that was a good use of a hammer.
I used 2 hammers in 1 level, but I mean I went through the whole world and only had to do 1 level, and I think it was worth it even if it hurt me in the end.
But yeah, I think I had a very fast, whatever world was Wendy's world, that one was very quick. The world Buttface is in now, I also very quick. Because I had hammers, so I was gambling on, you know, not needing a bridge.
Right.
So overall, I think I did
I've already used
think
a
my-
hammer in this world.
it's like you have to save those hammers for later on. Like your goal is to try to, if there's a hammer blocking your way from the castle and you can like skip a level to get to the castle, at least for me that's the more obvious play, I think.
I will try and burn a hammer in World 6 if I can, because that can sometimes, depending on where pipes go, very late in the level, right? Like World 6 has a lot of levels that you can potentially skip with just an early hammer. And world 1 will usually spawn pretty late, and you kind of want to hammer for that world if you need it. Or at least that's my thinking a lot of the times. And then I always want at least like one hammer for Bowser. Just in case it lets you like plumb one like layer deeper.
Yeah, like having a hammer in World 8 can be handy.
But no, I'm gonna be stuck here for a minute. Y'all keep shooting the shit about some King of the Hill.
What else about King of the Hill? I liked Bobby's sous chef.
Oh yeah, that was a nice touch. So I was all up until the last episode. I was all the whole season. I'm like, Bobby deserves better than Connie. And then she does some character redeeming in the last episode.
At first I wasn't really a fan. I really thought that Bobby would be like doing his own thing, or at least to me it just seems so obvious to just go back to the Bobby and Connie well. That said, I think the route they took to get there was a good route.
As I say, they didn't do it immediately.
They didn't do it immediately. I actually liked Willow. She it's like I hope we will see more of her. I mean, maybe we won't, obviously, after how.
No,
that
I
ended,
think
but
she was a one-off character meant to be a foil. I think she was a one-off character meant to be a foil.
But I'm like, she wasn't a really good foil.
She was, but she was also meant to be pretty crazy, and she's a parallel. Oh, wrong button. She's a parallel to a girl he dated in the original show. The blonde girl, that was crazy. I can't remember what her name was.
Also,
that's what she's supposed to represent.
I think it was also the next episode where they had the guy who eats at Bobby's restaurant and then dies.
Oh yeah,
what? And he's at the funeral. He's like, that really sounds like my dad.
Yeah.
And then it's like, yeah, Bobby, I'm feeling you there.
But the fourth episode where Hank, they go to the Bush Museum and he figures out that he's not using propane, and he's like, my dad loves only 4 things, and like, what was it? Me, propane, football, and mom, and sometimes it depended on the day. When I was a kid, propane ranked ahead of me sometimes.
But I do think that the way he worked it out with Hank in that episode was a good way, because, Bobby's like, well, they didn't have propane back then. He's like, no. It's like,
Well, I mean, Hank gets that. That's the thing, is like, the episode works because Hank realizes, he's like, look, Dad, I'm trying to be authentic. And, they have all the mess with Dale and his conspiracy theories, and so Hank gets that appreciation of being authentic. He's like, no, I understand. I've come to understand the importance of being authentic.
I'm also hoping in the next 10 episodes, because like these episodes do a very good job of making you hate Chain even more than you hated Chain in the past.
And Chain's a dick, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm hoping that something will happen to Chain. It's like, I'm hoping something will happen to Chain.
All right. Let's get her done with.
Mervin Fernandez. I don't remember him.
Well, sometimes you just gotta do it. Gotta do what needs being done.
Yeah, you're there. Trying to think any other. I kind of wish they hadn't just brushed off the whole Dale being mayor for a little bit thing. Like, I thought that I would have liked to have had a little depth into that. I thought that might have been a funnier bit.
Any system that would allow me to be elected is not to be trusted.
Oh, it makes sense. Don't get me wrong.
That might have been the other chuckle-worthy bit that got me.
Yeah, that was good. But I mean, it's just like, I'm like, what the hell? I was not expecting that, and then just to brush it off completely.
Also, I loved the bit where Bobby goes to the car dealer and the the guy who's Stephen Root is playing the old card. He's clearly doing Bud Gleeful, except he's doing it as this old man with.
I didn't even catch that was Stephen Root.
Oh yeah, he's doing his I'm Bud Gleeful type thing. I mean, Buttface knows what I'm talking about.
I got you. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Yep.
Yeah, this
And,
level, this one right here, it'll give you a frog suit. If you enable it in the options menu when you're generating, you can just walk right through it. And my controller disconnected, and I lost my power. That was fun. Hate that.
Oh, good job. That's what you get for letting go of the button.
No, my
And jumping.
controller disconnected.
Oh,
So I wasn't holding down anymore. It just defaulted to... There wasn't a bridge there, was there? Fuck. Okay, it's fine.
Oh, it almost worked.
There's a lot of nonsense here. I'm looking for... Well, not that.
Gone. Bye-bye, Bo Jackson.
All right. All right, that's fine. Now this one also never really gives me trouble, so let's hope that it doesn't do that today for some reason. Yeah.
I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I got to say. Because I've hit most of the high points of what I've talked about, or what I saw from it. I would look. I get why they didn't, but I would have appreciated at least like a reference to Luann to say like where she's at or whatever. Just to
I
say.
have a feeling that we're gonna hear something about Luann in the next.
Okay.
turn.
Yeah, now
Like
that I
they-
know there's more episodes that how would you call time out to punt? Now that I know there's more episodes, I feel a little bit better about that. Like I think that's a good good character to leave out of it without recasting, but you know, it needs
Well,
to be
it's also-
addressed
you-
at
you
least.
also have to recast Lucky.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think it's just in general a better. Well, I mean,
I
Yeah,
think that
yeah.
what they settled on was that Luann and Lucky moved away. So I think probably what they would do is they would do it with like a phone call, for example.
or
Like, you know,
just a
Peggy
passing
would be-
reference. Hey, I talked to Luann the other day. Just that, you know.
Yeah,
She's doing good in Dallas, that kind of thing, or doing good in Austin
she wouldn't
or
be in
whatever.
Dallas. She'd be far enough away that the hills can't go and see her easily. I guess Austin would be far enough.
Oh, fuck doing this. Oh, God, I'm getting a hand.
Buttface, you don't have
Hey,
to
I got the same. If it makes you feel better, I got the same one. That's the.
You don't have to complete that level.
Yeah,
Buttface.
don't.
No,
Hey,
I'm not doing
yeah.
it.
Oh.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, you've done the level. You've done the load bearing level. All you gotta
Yeah.
do is go fight Bowser.
No, if it's a level, you don't have to complete it. That I got. Was this
Yeah,
the
you
correct
did. You did the
one?
one you needed to do.
Was this where I was going? Yes, yes, here we go, yes. Oh, this was not my race. Again,
No, I don't think much went well for you today.
I threw 3 games over away on that first level in World 5. Like,
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask you. Which was the one you got stuck so badly on?
it's the it was a just a tank
you
level.
said?
Yeah, like a tank level
Which-
that I
which-
never have trouble with.
Which tank was it?
Whatever.
Is it the third tank one? The one with the long low tanks that have the ceiling?
No, that one I'm fine with.
So it's the first tank one then, the one with the mini tanks.
Yeah. No, the tank one with ceilings, I'm fine with, and I'm normally fine with that one too. I just couldn't tell you. Something today, I was like getting snagged on every single bomb. I was getting snagged on every single cannon. It just was not my level. And well, I have done the dumbest thing in the world. I don't know what I've done or where I am. I was not looking at the screen when I was doing that.
What the hell?
Don't ask me. I've never planned to do this.
I've never seen
Do
that.
you want to see me go to the easy Bowser apparently? Because I never fight easy Bowser. Here we are.
I never do it either. I never do it either.
Look, if we're gonna have a that's never happened before kind of stream.
I mean, if it makes you feel any better, in this game, Bo Jackson's so ridiculous. I just scored a touchdown while I was watching your screen. So, actually, Marcus Allen, I think, was the one that got that. But yeah.
This is not an easier Bowser. What the fuck are y'all talking about?
I mean, it just means that you have more room for him to.
That's a much easier. You're fighting the easy Bowser. That's the one I fight.
Nah,
Yeah,
the other one, the pit's a little bit lower, so you have a safe spot on his third hit to just hide underneath the door.
Oh no.
Nah, I'm fine. Time. God damn. God damn.
Well, you
I was watching
finished
you
it
in-
at least.
I wasn't not gonna finish it, and I finished it in under my terrible now timer of 90 minutes, but that was still over an hour. It feels bad.
Wow, they were going to score a touchdown and he fumbles. That just feels cruel.
Well, good job, everybody.
I aim to provide new entertainment, Acquainted. Very sorry.
I would suggest, like, if you go back and watch the VOD for a minute, to watch this touchdown run. I just did because it's unreal. If there's a delay, you should look at my screen.
I'm looking at it right now. Touchdown.
90-yard touchdown run. I love this game so much.
Bob, I dare you to play this without playing as the Raiders.
Oh, I can play it with anybody. Dan, you have no idea how much I played to this game. I do Niners. I've gone through a full season with every team in this game. At one point in time.
Dang! Look at that.
This is what I should make everybody play as a food. This would be the birth. This one. Just make everybody play that.
We can do that.
Well,
I don't think y'all would enjoy it as much.
I'm gonna get out of here
I like
for
a good
tonight.
round of Tecmo.
This does fall under the.
I think we'd have to do that as a multiplayer, and I would need to like be an actual like football announcer.
Yeah, I've got one. I've got one possibly for my birthday food at the end of the month, but I can't. I don't want to mention it, and I can't remember if we played it or not. Like so, I'm in a weird little catch-22 on it.
Well, we'll be back next week with more racing time fun with our last week of Raz. Alas. But until then,
I should be around Thursday.
Yeah, Thursday we'll do Raz's web food. He has a browser game he wants us to do, so that's what we're doing on Thursday. We'll see just how crazy that can be.
I'm confused. I'm excited.
Until then, have a good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.